What's it like being a white man living in Jamaica?
It's different. I definitely stand out. People definitely think I'm rich automatically. Women, homeless men, and I got to be honest. I'm a volunteer. I'm piss broke.
Oh, go on, squad.
This time of night you have strength to be taking.
You ever know your son to stop working? About hit 13,000. Hold on. And not the body this man I eat.
God, yes, good.
So guys, I keep being told that reason why enough man look me or send me inappropriate DMs sometimes is because they assume that I came to Jamaica for khaki because that's what white girls do, them say. So let me clarify this with you guys. This statement is totally true because when you move to a next country, what do you take into consideration? Career? No. Weather, culture, social life? No. All of these are insignificant, right? All you think about when you move to a next country is khaki. So that's why we come to Jamaica. And also, you might assume that in Europe them have it. But no, because of climate change, it has become a very limited resource. Actually, not only in Europe, but worldwide, except Jamaica. So that's why so many white girls come to Jamaica to get khaki.
I mean, over here, stop say people have to come and and chat fucker. But at the same time, I'm all about free speech, so you can chat and say whatever you want to say. But imagine if me say something like this. Black people have to come in our way and chat in our region. Oh. Like what you would I tell the Chinese people them in Jamaica? What happened to the white people born in Jamaica? All in all, you know. People are going to feel what they want to feel. But that not really matter.
So why is this Taylor? Well, I always said to use my name Lizzie Langdon because, as I'm saying, Jamaica, you're well be known. You're well known in Jamaica, you know. But Liz Taylor, because I grew up in a very classic hotel called Stony Hill Hotel that my grandfather built. So, you know, one of my engineers and my producers, he just said, yeah, just call yourself Liz Taylor, Bob Marley Whaler. We're smoking on the highest and it's apple full of flavor because we're major. That's a stepping razor. Mess around, my boys just slump you out with a laser. We're getting paper, flossing in Jamaica, shape my money maker. That was on the beach. We handbag alligator, that them said. Eh, bra, 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 bra.
I like a white Jamaican, man.
Hey, let me tell them, girl, them say.
Yeah.
Take kind of see what daddy for me.
What'd you say right there? Fuck on in now, sis. Fuck on in there. What's the first song? Say that again. I need to.
All right, she turned red.
That's called Turn Red.
Big bomb.
That could be a hit for us. I'm telling you, man. When me
Turn red.
you got a hit.
It
Welcome
doesn't
home,
matter where
baby.
I'm from, does it? It don't matter. Go turn red.
Yeah,
all
we'll
over
just
the
start
world.
from the top.
Whole heap of blood clot smoking out of the air.
Yeah.
Get out of the kitchen, she was f***ing out of the chair.
Yeah.
Get out of the bathroom, cock it up upon the stairs, and I'm stepping out of the club. Hey, gala Johnny here. Hey, gala go on bad. Me have a style and pattern to make the gala go on bad. Happy. It's happy sad. You have to climax type you have. Cause she give the wicked Islam. Look over me tell her 10 penny land. And if you looking for your 1 minute man, goddamn, she get the wrong man. Cause big bomber class before busting on me yet.
Joe, you're not no 1 minute man.
Not a 1 minute man.
Because when you
Turn red and with 10 penny long. 10 penny long.
me alike.
Alright.
Me alike. A blood clot.
It got there next.
Bullseye.
What is your name? What kind of question you ask me? You don't know my name long time already. We can't put my name on the internet, yo. What's wrong with you? Where are you from? I come from Jamaica. We come from the western part of Jamaica. We can't really tell you where we come from down there, though. We don't know where we come from. What kind of food do you like to eat? Well, me like all kind of food. Anything I make in Jamaica, me like ackee and saltfish. Put a piece of fried pork in it. Can't beat that.
Not being Jamaican has really hurt my feelings because I was told my skin tone makes me not Jamaican.
Every time James and I make TikToks, we just get like a bunch of people telling us that we're not Jamaican, which is fine, like you can have your own opinion. The only problem I have is where else do I claim? I was born here, so I don't have a British passport. How does it feel like you're not Jamaican?
No,
white girl from Jamaica talks like that, y'all. How do I know? And him say him know few. But me and a them and a me. That are the thing. Me want to deliver patois anyhow me want to deliver. So if you not like me way of delivering the great patois, that's none of my problems. And of my problems that, you know, go and go somewhere where you satisfy yourself and your ears. Cause of my problem that. And of my problem that. Me no business.
Good afternoon from beautiful rural Portland, Jamaica. Me want to introduce myself today because, you know, nothing wrong. Somebody comment on me post that me is a sex tourist, and me just really want to address that. Me understand the stereotype. Me see where it comes from because me see so many women and men, but mostly me see women to come to Jamaica just for use the young boy them. And me not like them something there. Me never like that. So me really learn about Jamaica through the music of Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, the Wailers back in the day. In fact, me was at the last concert Bob Marley ever gave in Toronto, Maple Leaf Gardens, before him dead. And really, me could say that reggae music really brought Jamaica to the world. For so many of us, me grew up in Canada, Northern Canada. Me was a teacher, and me come to Jamaica in my 20s and taught school here in Port Antonio, Portland, at Titchfield High School. Me teach art and English. And we still have contact with some of my former students and even former students who became teachers. Wonderful experience that changed my life. So me always say when me retire, sorry, my dog's a bark now. We have 4 dogs them, me love dog. That's another video. Anyway, me always loved Jamaica for so many years. From what, 1983, me start coming to Jamaica, over 40 years now. Me live at Jamaica, taught school, and retire, became a resident of Jamaica 5 years ago. So 2018, me actually sell everything in Canada and moved to Jamaica for me retirement. And me just love the life. Me have a Jamaican husband down here. We get along great. Him not really want to live in Canada. We just love our life here. And me, now that me is in my late 60s, me want to make a difference. Me love the culture. Me want to make people all over the world know how beautiful Jamaica is, the culture, the people. And me want to leave a legacy, you know, to really make people understand patois is a beautiful language, nothing to be ashamed of. To have dark skin is beautiful, nothing to be ashamed of, you know. Me have already raised 3 mixed race children. Them father, me 2 sons, them have a father who's Jamaican, and my daughter's father is from Ghana. So through raising me children, me pick me a Canada, there's a whole heap of racism there, and my art breaks over that. And in Jamaica, there's classism and colorism, so there is a kind of racism here too. And we really see it, and we feel it for the people them, and we want to express them something there, and we want the people who come visit to know how to behave and how to respect the Jamaican people them, and not just use the black bodies for your sexual enjoyment or whatever. That is very disgusting. And me not support them something there at all. Me just want people to do, you know, like as the Rastafari say, like love and respect. There's nothing wrong with getting to know one another and so on, but just have some respect, you know. me can be me not a grandmother yet, but me could easily be a grandmother to a lot of these boys who try to talk to me in the street. And me just tell them, say, look now, you not talk to your granny like that. So not talk to me. Call me auntie. If you call me auntie or mama, me feel nice, you know. It's like a little respect. Me not really me not want any of that other kind of attention at all. No, sir. So, me really start this TikTok if try to preserve one property called Folly Estate. Is a 8-acre property right on the sea in Port Antonio, and it connected to the Folly ruins. Right in the backyard is Folly ruins. So me will give you some more video about that next time. But right now, me I tell you say that me start the TikTok to try to get out the information to people, to Jamaican people, that they must sell off your country, you know, they must sell off all the beach them, the river them, the nice properties. And Folly Estate Cottage, it's a historic building that still exists, it's still standing, and that property should become a museum for the people of Jamaica and the world and Portland. It shouldn't sell off or give to them politicians' friends and so on and so forth. So that my purpose to start the TikTok, and me say at 2024 me going to learn patois proper. So me apologize if me not get the words right, but me I try as respect, man, total respect for Jamaican language, Jamaican people, Jamaican culture. Blessed love, one love.
You know, put sit there funny. Now we put past so funny. I wrap the roll and dirt, now, but burn up if I do that. It might come out shiny about it. So after me guys, fancy and come back and so share too. No. Smarty, share the food, please. You want go with this hand of there, I shift it back between Anto and a bag. If we are now not grab here. Was it no people, was it? I'm tired, and then tired. Yeah, so say the what's the Jamaican white girl people? Wanna be a ask about? I say, oh, talk so. She talk the sweetest Jamaican language more than any one of us. So come give me the play a language. I'm going to play lawyer features. My language is patois and English. That is my also the people I was asking for Jamaican born. I was born in Jamaica. I was raised here. I went to school here. People can understand. People them so you're born and grew up Portland. I've been raised here. I go to school here. Everything I travel, yes. My parents German, so I am bilingual, right? Yes, so I can speak German as well. Ich kann auch Deutsch reden, wie die Melodie weiß ich auch. What for yes? I can speak, I can chip on part don't do that, yes. And I can also speak standard English. I can speak very good English, so yeah. What else can you do? Everything. Can't climb tree or far. Yo, wait, here we go. Yo, where do you walk to? I have to choose here. Who you plant up? I have to choose some of the box setting of all. You see, fine. Yes, it's fine.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into what life was like for the white population in colonial Jamaica. We are talking about culture, education, slavery, relationship, and how British influence changed things over time. Let's jump in. There were two main groups of white people in Jamaica back then. Creoles, these were people born and raised in Jamaica. And Europeans, newcomers from Britain or elsewhere in Europe. Over time, the sharp differences between the two started to fade. Creoles began adopting more European manners, especially the wealthier families. A big reason. More and more families started sending their kids to the UK to study. Education changed everything. In the past, Creole mothers didn't want to send their kids far away. But as British schooling became a status symbol, families made huge sacrifices to send their sons and daughters overseas. The result, a shift in behavior. The upper classes started reading more, engaging in refined conversation, and living less wild lives. Those who don't go abroad still try to copy the new, polished way of life. But not everything improved. Many white women, especially in the past, showed little compassion for enslaved people. Some even oversaw punishments personally. Now, to be fair, by the time this was written, that kind of behavior was becoming rare, mostly seen in poorer, uneducated women. Some mistresses were known to be kind, but managing a house full of enslaved servants was seen as exhausting work. So much so that some white women felt like they were the real slaves. Most men, white men, had black or mixed race mistresses. They were so common, nobody thought much of it. In fact, white women would visit the homes of these men, play with their kids, and talk to their mistresses like it was totally normal. But here's the double standard. If a white woman had an affair, she was socially destroyed. Meanwhile, men could be openly unfaithful and still be treated with full respect, as long as they had status. Sometimes, when a white man got married, his brown mistress would stay until just a few days before the wedding, sometimes even helping prepare for the bride. When young Creole women came back from their education in Britain, they were often shocked and disappointed by Jamaican society. It felt less civilized, less respectful, and more indulgent. Many of them, secretly or not secretly, wished they could stay in the UK permanently. Creole women were described as graceful, feminine, and fond of fun, especially dancing. They weren't known for being super studious or hardworking, but they were modest, kind, and loved entertainment. The men were a mixed bag. Poorer Creole men were seen as lazy and dishonest, but well-educated ones, especially those who studied in Britain, were just like gentlemen anywhere else. European men who came to Jamaica mostly wanted to make money. Some settled and started families. Others lived rough lives, fell into bad habits, and never made it back home. Only a tiny fraction actually struck it rich and returned to Europe. On plantation, especially in the past, the worst kind of Europeans ran wild, drinking, abusing slaves, and showing no morals. But things didn't improve over time. Landowners started hiring better educated managers with decent values. Still, the whole system of slavery made it hard to keep strong moral principles. Even good men found it easy to slip into cruel behavior. The towns were a bit more refined, but still suffered from many of the same issues, especially when it came to religion and morality. So colonial Jamaica was a place of contrasts, wealth and cruelty, elegance and immorality, ambition and disappointment. While British influence brought some positive changes, the deep roots of slavery and iniquity made it a tough place for virtue to thrive. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.